my name, and my YouTube channel name is Daisy Blonde. Okay, so going back to the story. Why my page has this name, Dusky Blonde, is because I am a big fan of blonde hair. I don't know why, but I just kind of love it. And I am heavily influenced by the skin, the hair look of Beyonce. Can't lie about it. And believe it or not, there was a one point of time, like talking about from 2016 till 2022. Yes, 2022. I had blonde hair. I bleached my hair. Not that I was getting hair fall, but it's just something that I liked it, and yeah, I wanted to see. But the idea of having a dusky skin like me, blonde hair color, wasn't that so easy for many people because they are so used to seeing dusky skin with brunette. So brunette hair makes you like it's easy to the eyes, and for them it's natural, whereas in blind you don't get that. So these are the factors which was causing a little bit of hindrance. Okay, so I was just thinking that since I do not have any script or any story to follow to tell you, I would like to give you a little bit of understanding about me, that what I am, who I am. So back, let's go back to the year 2014 when I was at my teenage age. I was a teenager. So I always had this interest. It's just not interest. It's about modeling. Modeling. I can call myself a professional model. Yes, I do, because when I do certain shoots, I get paid for that, and I do consider this a full-time profession for me. It's a way of expressing. It's just not like how the people think that you just stand in front of camera, move a little bit of your body, and oh, dog, you're a professional model. No, even for a girl who stands 5.4 tall, yes, my height is 5.4. Not surprising. Our society is getting better, the world is getting better and becoming a better place with, you know, making sure that there are a lot of inclusivity when it comes to skin, when it comes to hair, when it comes to body type. And people who are discriminating, I literally like to cut them off. Yeah, I do that. People, there's no one in the world should do that. I am going off the topic, but this is how it relates. So I'm coming back to the story. The reason why I had to mention this thing, that many people have this question, that what I do. Yes, I am a professional model. I am also into acting. I love acting, but trust me, acting is not that easy because you have to feel the emotions, and there are a lot of factors which are involved, which being an amateur at this industry, yes, you'll be always a learner. You're never gonna say that I have mastered it. That's a true form of art that you can say, that you can say no, it's never enough. But yeah, besides that, okay, so one of the reasons that I wanted to become model was the constant body shaming that I was getting through. I had a tough time while growing up when I was a child because of the way I looked. I had quite a struggle with the insecurities, the way I looked. I wasn't body confident because, let's face it, there were some body standard, and they were the way you were supposed to dress up to be like this. They handed to the eye to everyone, whomsoever looked at it. I never got any compliments when I was a child for my looks. And I was seeing the other girls, they used to get a lot of good compliments. So that caused me a sort of disbelief in me that I am not beautiful, or I do not look like a normal human being, how they are supposed to look like. Yeah, I went through all those phases of my life. So, as growing up, I used to watch a lot of Victoria So, you know, adulterated, not talking about like, I used to love these models wearing beautiful, the most amazing lingeries with this huge, we know as Victoria's Secrets, these huge wing, you know, the wings of angels. So that attracted me the most, and I said maybe one day I will be able to do that. And it just somehow put that seed in my head that okay, I can do that. But as a moment I started to go, you know, trying to make my way through for modeling, it wasn't easy because every time I was getting rejected for my height. So I was like, oops, is it height is such a big deal? Yeah, it took time for me to accept the fact that height is a major factor in fashion industry. Back to that, I somehow tried my kept on doing gigs where I was not even getting paid, and still there people keep on approaching me to do collaborations, which is basically they will shoot pictures with you, promote pictures, and that's it, that's all. And how you're supposed to feed yourself, how you're gonna survive in this world, no, that's none of their concern. It's more of like you do this profession because you want to do as an hobby and not as a profession as you seriously want it to be taken. I had to have a lot of fight, but I'm a fighter by nature, and I do not fight like a mouth to mouth like that. I prefer to be louder with my actions rather than just trying to charm people with my words for no reason, which has no gravity in it. I'm that kind of person. I save my energy in saving myself, doing something much worth it, rather than just trying to fight my ass out for no reason. I don't do that. All right, so getting back to that, I had a tough time. And looking at the rejections which was coming through with the skin color was one of the factors. Yes, I had a fair share of problems when it came to modeling, and still it's the same. Still, I am fighting for it, and I am not here for a time being or people's opinion on me that, okay, you are supposed to do modeling for so and so time only. No, if that is what thinking, that's up to your perspective, not mine. My perspective is that you should live. Modeling is what basically you idolize society, you make people believe that anything is possible, you know, you bring imaginations to reality. And I, as a person, my message to the society would be to do things which you love, besides people talking about your age, your height, your body, shaming you constantly. These are the same shitty people who keep on talking to you about, oh, I've been through a lot, oh, I've been through a lot of problems. When you have been through a lot of problems, then you will understand that how it feels when, especially when it comes to body shaming. Because in any form, in any size, in any height, you're not supposed to do that to anyone. It's not right. Yeah. So why would you do that to someone like that? You know, for me, it comes to my heart. It's been a hot topic for people to shame, and these are the same people who get affected if someone else shame them. So how you are trying to justify when you are bullying? You know, you are bullying other people, but when it comes to you, you get hurt. You get so emotional. You are, I don't even have a face, bitch. Anyway, forget that. I'm not gonna waste my time on those kind of crappy people. I'm gonna do my things that I always wanna do. So I was planning that how about since I'm doing these old vlogs of my basically my vlogs, yeah, on live mode. So would it be nice? I'm thinking since I do not have much of an audience here, but the only way to get through the audience is to be consistent. I am very optimistic and I'm gonna keep it because my process, like naturally, it takes a lot of effort for me to be positive, think good, think positive, or be optimistic. It's difficult, and I'm very open about it. I'm not gonna hide that. Oh, I'm very positive. No, I am not positive which I'm not positive. I am very, very, very negative person because it takes a lot. It's the way you cannot change the mechanism of a person all of a sudden overnight. You gotta work, and I work on myself a lot, and that is the reason why I have survived. I have been fighting. This itself proves that I am trying. I am glad that I'm putting effort and slapping those people with my actions very well. Anyway, so I was thinking that how about I just try to dress up for you and do a little bit of makeup, right? Being on live and while keep on talking to you guys. I think that would be interesting. So yeah, and just give a glimpse of my life to you guys slowly. I'm just trying to get, because yeah, I am just trying to see how I'm navigating my path. I am not following anyone's path here. So navigation requires a lot of effort because you're trying to find which way it's working well for you. So I'm sure that future, whenever my audience will be there, people who will be genuinely supporting me, loving the content that way as it, as it is. I'm trying to keep it as simple, but yet valuable, entertained. Yes, that's my goal. So cheers to you guys, and let's stay in touch. Bye bye.